my partners,
Joey Sims.
And Julian.
we're going to break down the NL and AL divisions today for the MLB. First, with the AL East being so close from a 2-game difference, Boston, Baltimore, and Toronto are all in the race. Who do you got winning it, Joe?
I'm saying the way Baltimore is playing right now that they're going to stay on top. Boston and Toronto might flip-flop, but I have them both in the wild card.
Okay, and back to you still. Who do you got winning the AL West between Texas and Houston? Texas is one of the great teams this year.
Texas stays on top, and the Astros, a lot of people expected them to go all the way this year, but I'm saying next year.
Okay, and for the AL Central between Cleveland and Detroit, who do you got, Julian?
Well, the way Cleveland is recently playing, I say they easily get the division because they're just coming off of like a 14-game winning streak. So if they just keep playing like that, they'll have the division easily.
Okay, and that's the.
And I don't think the Tigers are going to be competing for the race.
Okay, and that's the AL division. Now we go down to the NL division. So first with the NL East. Who do you got, Joey?
Well, in the totally unbiased version, I still have the Mets because last year in late July, the Nationals could not win. And the Marlins, I still think they're going to be in the wild card race. And the Nationals also are going to be in the wild card.
Okay, so Julian, how do you feel about the NL Central with the Cubs being red hot and with a lot of fans on their side? Do you think the Cardinals are going to come up and challenge them for the division?
In my mind, I see the Mets and the Cardinals being in the wild card.
Okay, so you say the Cubs being the winner.
I see the Nationals win the division in the NL East, and I see the Cubs win the division in the NL Central.
Okay.
I see the Mets and the Cardinals having wild card potential.
Okay.
That is if they can keep Syndergaard,
Yep,
Mats,
Syndergaard, Mats, and Harvey all healthy.
Well, Harvey's out for the year.
Oh yeah, Harvey's out for the year.
keep Syndergaard and Mats coming off bone spurs.
Yeah.
I think they'll still be good.
So Joey, how do you feel about the NL West? Do you think the Dodgers can come up without Clayton Kershaw for a little bit and come up and be?
Absolutely not.
You feel like
Giants.
Madison Bumgarner and the Giants and Johnny Cueto are going to be really good.
Giants are going to win the division, probably the World Series, because this is an even year thing. It's math. We know this by now.
Yeah.
And Dodgers, I don't think they got the wild card.
Okay. So to break it down for you, we got the Mets, the Cubs, the Giants, the Nats, and the Cards all being in the playoffs. For the AL, we got Boston, Toronto, Baltimore, Texas, and Cleveland all being in the playoffs this year. Gavin Johnson alongside my partners.
Julian Santarelli.
And Joey Sims.
Have a good night.